We're gonna kick things off with the homos simply put. And so why do things seem to change after sex? Um, I think things change after sex only because people did not take the time to get to know people. They did it only for physical reasons. So when the physical is satisfied, you're not entertained anymore. So you lose the interest because your ultimate desire was the physical, and that's been satisfied. So what am I sticking around for? There was nothing else here to keep me interested. So just personally what I think. Um, and especially since this the new generation, sex is very regular. It's like writing a letter. Everybody's doing it, and it's not really that important. So,
Mm,
I
mm.
mean, here you go. Let's just make a video and make some money off of it, if anything, But sex is
Oh,
sex, whatever. Get you an on. But Troy, these faces is really carrying right now, so I want to hear what you got to say.
I'm just, I just that was some new ish I heard recently in my inbox about getting together and making videos to do OnlyFans. I'm like, wow, this is what we're doing now. Like with random strangers, you just say, hey, like somebody you don't know, you don't even know my name. So that just threw me for a loop when you said that. I do agree with what you said, Yuri. I just think that when it comes to sex itself, uh, sex is something that is special in regards to the experience in the moment and the time. And I feel like people don't value and even understand that. Because I'm the type of person where, I just can't just jump in and have sex with somebody just because I'm horny. That's just like I'm a man. I know most a lot of men can, but I'm just not one of those people because sex with me is an experience. So like it got to be something I guarantee you won't forget. And and it's something that I take pride in. So I don't just want to just be out here giving that experience to any and everybody because this is not deserving of it. Like my body's a temple, and I choose and make decisions to, experience that with whoever I choose to experience with. But I just feel like people don't know themselves first and foremost to be able to understand, what's going on because it's all a physical thing. Hey, it's like it's candy shop. Come on, okay, not that one. Okay, that one. All right, cool. Hey, how you doing? We good? All right, cool. I see you around. Bam. It's like a candy shop. Order it online, go boom. So, it's unfortunate that's where we've come to because there's a lot of people, hurt people who are still hurting more people because some people really want to find something special and important, and other people don't. But they just pretend like they do. They put on this mask and this little hat and this jacket to make it look like they're trying to keep it cute because they're trying to get in your pants. So they're trying to just be, get something from you. And then when they get what they want, it's like they out the door so fast, faster than the speed of bullet. So just all I can say is protect yourself and protect your goodies. And just, understand and know that sex is not just physical, it's mental and spiritual too. So before you start laying down with a joker, you better be asking a question because your homie could be suicidal. And you didn't know that this morning he wanted to kill himself. And then now you in the moment for a couple of seconds. And then now you feeling all suicidal and don't even know what's wrong with you. Yeah, it's real serious. It's real serious, especially now. Corona had a lot of people in their own minds to themselves dealing with a lot of things they should have already got over, but they didn't. And now they're dealing with it now by themselves. And they're not telling the truth about how they're really feeling. When you're asking them if you're okay, they saying, yeah, I'm okay. And they lie. And they lie. And then you get hooked up and tucked up with these mother jokers. And next thing you know, you got a whole bunch of things going on in your brain and you don't know what the hell's wrong with you and why it's happening. So, sex is sex. It's, enjoy it when you're having it. I'm not saying don't have sex, but at the end of the day, you need to protect yourself. Yeah. Sorry. Thank you, Yuri.
You're welcome. I need to hear from the man of the world, Prince. Go ahead.
um, so I believe that sex is a personal experience for every person, and you get to decide what sex means to you. Um, I do believe that sex is a multidimensional experience for most people, or as it's designed, like Troy said, as far as it being a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual thing. Um, but some people aren't as developed in certain areas. So for a person who is spiritually awakened or very in tuned emotionally, having sex is an exchange for you. You know what I mean? It's not just I'm bust my nut and go home. For some people it is that because they don't they're not emotionally developed um, to relegate their sexual experiences in that way. Um, but for me, I just think that I know what I'm looking for. I know what my sex gives, and I know what power I have with my sex, right? So as I got
Dig
older,
a little deeper into that. No.
right, right. Well, no, but
Talk about it.
what I mean is like I understand how it affects me, how sex affects me when I'm in a relationship with a person, and I also understand how it affects me when I'm having sex with someone I just met, like a hookup or whatever. Like if it was something physical, sometimes, like Troy said, you can pick up other people's spirit if because you're open in that space. When you're having sex with somebody, you're literally opening yourself intimately to another person, so you don't know what you're going to get in that exchange. And so I'm more careful and more conscious about who I share my body and share my intimate space with. um, I'm a sex positive person. I believe that people are allowed to go and get their needs met however they need. Sometimes you don't want to have an emotional connection to somebody. Sometimes you just want to bust your nut and go back to your house, smoke your blunt, drink your drink, and go about your business. And I understand it. I've been there. You know what I mean? But like I said, as you become a more developed person, as you walk through this life, certain things take on have different meanings and different values. So it's all about how you value your sex and what you expect to gain when you're having a sexual encounter with someone else. When I'm fucking my man, I know we're manifesting something. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not just an act of sex for me. It is
Absolutely.
it's a moment where we're connecting and we're agreeing on something, and something is going to manifest in this dimension out of that. That may not be the same for everybody else. But if that's not what you're looking for, that's not what you're trying to get, you can't have sex with me. You see what I'm saying?
Makes
So
sense.
yeah, it's just a it's a sexuality is a personal experience for each person, and some people know how to use their gift and some people don't.
Woo! Get in that.
Well, I'm sure Muffy do. Muffy, you tell me something, girl. I know Muffy know how to use her gift.
Ooh, child.
Okay, so I was waiting for us to talk about this because I have, I don't want to say so much. I just have a very particular opinion about it. I do agree with everybody that sex is something that is geared to who you are as a person. Like the semantics of sex depends on who you are as a person. So I don't feel as if like after sex things change. I feel as if necessarily after sex things are more brought to light. If people are more upfront and honest about what they want and what they see in a person, then it wouldn't feel as if things change after sex. Like, cause if I'm just hitting you up and you reach out to me like, yo, I'm just trying to slide, you know what I'm saying? Like, is you want it or not? As a person, me personally, yes, that's my type of person.
Mhm. Because you agree, you're in agreement.
Right. But if it's like if someone's coming to me, because it's crazy because I was just in a situation. She came to me and was just like, we were dating, and she was just like, no, I don't want a relationship right now. And I thought because of the bond that we had, that would change. So unless we look at ourselves and be like, hey, we can't change the way a person is when it comes to sex, then we wouldn't feel as if things changes. Because like I feel as if like if we're up front, like at the beginning, the honest up front, then me telling you like, hey, I just want to fuck, wouldn't it be a shocker if after we fuck we don't talk? Or it wouldn't be a shocker if after we fuck I don't answer your text messages or answer every fucking call that you fucking come to my phone? Like it wouldn't be a shock. So I don't feel as if like things changes after sex. I feel as if like the situation at hand is brought more to light after sex. And honestly, it could be for both sides, for the person that just wanted sex and also the person that wanted more than just sex, you know? So I feel as if like to each his own. I am like definitely the person that like I love having sex, and I am as weird with me after I have sex with you, I lose feelings afterwards.
Mm.
So like I have to like if in order for me to have feelings after sex, I have to really 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 feel for you before sex. And if I don't feel that way, then after sex, I'm not gonna say I'm ghosting you, but I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't gotta go ahead and be at this person at this person's every call. Like I ain't gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I done already got what I came in here for. And I feel
I
as
already
if
came to the supermarket. I already got what I needed from the
yeah,
supermarket. I'm
yeah,
leaving.
yeah. If people were more upfront about the shit, then it wouldn't be such a oh my gosh, this person ghosted me afterwards, or this person played me or fucked me up afterwards. Like, like I don't have like if we just linking just for sex, then if we don't talk after sex, then it is what it is. Like I mean, but I've always been that way. Like my first time having sex with a woman, I was 16 and she was 26. I will never forget this. She was walking out my house, right? This is back in the
I'm
day
sorry,
when
what?
this was like a little bit
Right,
okay.
you heard. You heard that, right, Prince? Stop it. You heard
She was walking out my house, and I would never forget this. She turned around and was just like, "You bet not be having sex with anybody else." And I was in my head like, "You just don't know that I'm not about to have sex with you anymore." Like, like,
that was it.
like you just gotta be upfront and honest. Like I don't look at sex as such a prodigious and like a very very deep thing. I look at sex as like, hey, I'm attracted to you, attracted to me. Let's go ahead and see what this is about. Yes, I do be safe. But yeah, I don't look at sex like that. So I feel as if we stop putting so much pressure on having sex, then if that is who you are. Some people look at sex like how Prince said, look at sex like it's a meaningful thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know what I'm doing when I'm having sex and I don't want to use my powers for, you know what I'm saying, negativity or whatever the case may be. Like, more people looked at their actual sex life and what they look at sex as, then all of these like misinterpretations of like what happens after sex will be non-existent.
All right.
Hashtag hoe is life.
Rocky.
Well, clearly Rocky knows all about that.
Wait.
Rocky, don't leave me out here thinking about myself. A hoe is life now.
Y'all a mess. Y'all will not do that to me. Period. Heavy on the eye. Period. No, let me quit. God, that's a hard one because I'm trying to think about where I'm at in life right now, as far as being what is it called, Prince?
Polyamorous. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I've learned that you got some people that got alternative motives. Like I always say, people got these characters, they wear these masks or whatever. So I mean, some people, like myself, I've been a hopeless romantic with people, and I'm just like, in my mind, I was thinking that's what happened when you watch too much Noah's Ark and like, stuff like Last Holiday and shit like that. You just want to be in a relationship, but I think shit does change because if you were like where I was, it's just like you fall in love with the idea of the person, and then it just wakes you up because that person really, because you got motherfuckers who sit there and talk to you and be like, baby, I love you, I want to be with you, and all this other stuff. They do this whole where it's like they know how to play that hero. So this is where you guys